Well, ladies and gentlemen, take a look at the Black Stallion making his way to the ring, and you talk about a guy who has had an attitude change. 180 degrees is putting it mildly. The new attitude, the new viciousness, the new mean streak. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You mean to tell me that the Black Stallion actually shook the hand of DJ Draper? Talk about falling down a flight of stairs on the social network.
And ladies and gentlemen, this opponent.
The very popular Mikey Wipeout. And you gotta love Mikey Wipeout. I'm not sure what zip code Mikey is in. I'm not sure if he's back in 1966 at Malibu. I'm not sure if he's back at Lake Calhoun in Minneapolis. Not quite sure what's going on with Mikey Wipeout. He has a great time outside the ring. A lot of fun inside the ring, but when it comes right down to it, business is business. And Mikey Wipeout is as good as they come. And now that you're back here, first of all, why are you insulting the people of Howard Lake, Waverly, Winstead?
Oh, Easter eggs. I'm going to have a couple.
You're eating already. Will you put down the candy, do something to call this match? And what, I got to ask you something, Mr. Objectivity, here at ringside. Why are you shaking hands with the Black Stallion in the ring, glad handing him like he was your long-lost cousin, who I know he's not that because that guy's in jail. But let's talk about the association between you and Black Stallion. What is going on here?
Why are you insulting my family in such a deeply personal way like that? What is wrong with me as an objective broadcast commentator here on Saturday Night Slam? In fact, someone who I'm due for an Emmy nomination. Everyone knows that. What is wrong with me simply recognizing the talent of the Black Stallion? What's the problem?
Hopefully, first of all, it takes you as long as it did Susan Lucci to get an Emmy. Another couple of decades, and hopefully none of us will be around to listen to it. But glad handing the Stallion in the ring. Why don't you extend the hand of friendship to Mikey Wipeout, Mr. Objectivity?
Because I needed to get down here to call the action with you. Come on, Mick. It's not that difficult.
The Black Stallion, ladies and gentlemen, has become so aggressive of late. And actually, this is the old Black Stallion we're talking about. You know, he had a mean streak a mile long in professional wrestling. Look at Mikey! Tilt-a-whirl head scissors. Just that quickly. Wipeout, look at it once again. Nice move. And Stallion caught a little bit off guard right now. Duck of the clothesline by Mikey Wipeout. Wait a second. And again! I am so impressed in Stallion. Stallion wants out of Dodge. I started to say that the old Black Stallion from a couple of years ago was the aggressive, mean, vicious Stallion. Came here to the AWF. He was a fan favorite. Wrestled by the rules scientifically. And now, apparently, because he was listening to you doing commentary, he's changed.
Well, absolutely right. And here's where we have begun to see Black Stallion right in his element, outside of the ring, putting the boots to this punk kid, Mikey Wipeout. And yeah, I know certainly Mikey's had some success, not just early on in this contest, but lately in the American Wrestling Federation. But look at that man, a physical specimen, an athlete's athlete, the Black Stallion. He should have no trouble tonight with Mikey Wipeout.
Well, you know, I partially agree with you in terms of the athletic. Oh, good grief.
sure to catch the upcoming American Wrestling Federation action when it comes to a venue near you.
The athletic prowess of the Black Stallion. Count of two. Referee Rob Page in for the count. Stallion is certainly a tremendous athlete, and in my estimation, he is one of the premier athletes here in the American Wrestling Federation. I'm not talking about that. He's a gifted athlete, no doubt about it, and certainly a contender for the AWF Heavyweight Championship, as he said early on. But it's the attitude. He doesn't want to talk to anybody. I saw him literally push a couple of young fans out of the way today on their way to the arena. They just wanted to shake his hand, get an autograph.
Because the Black Stallion, it comes down to focus. The Black Stallion is focused on nothing but success in that ring. He's done kissing the babies. He's done slapping the hands. He's done signing the autographs. It's all about victories in the win column now for the Stallion.
I would almost suspect that you were in the Stallion's back pocket, because I can't believe that anybody in his right mind would befriend you the way the Black Stallion has. It doesn't make any sense, but I guess that's a subplot here. Let's talk about what's going on in the ring.
No, I gotta address this.
No, you're not addressing anything.
Always questioning my motives in regards to financial dealings. I'm sick and tired of it.
Probably because you're the Bernie Madoff of professional wrestling. How's that for starters? Mikey gets to a vertical base. There's an elbow to the short ribs, and three of them now. Stallion yank of the hair right in front of referee Rob Page.
Did you say short ribs? Do they got those at the concession stand tonight?
Oh, that didn't take you long. About 2 minutes into the evening, and already you're ready to go to the concession stand. And if you ever eat popcorn during a show opening like you did a few weeks ago, I'll go to Sabrina, Perri, and have your vast salary cut in half.
You have nothing to do with the arrangements between me, Sabrina, Perri, and my attorney, Mick.
How much longer does your attorney have at Stillwater?
Oh, what a jawbreaker out of nowhere there by Mikey Wipeout. I mean, if you're not going to call the moves, I might as well start.
You're right, you might as well start. You haven't for the first 6 months we've been on. Oh, Mikey Wipeout is a tough kid, no question about it. Stallion with that right hand right across the temple. Gears up and once again caught him in the ear that time. Mikey is a great, wait a minute, oh, Wipeout! Look at Mikey now battling back. 3 shots. There's an elbow. Boy, I tell you what, that Stallion is built like a tank. Look at Mikey, goes in at about 220. He's not even budging Stallion. Oh, there's that duck of the boot. Mikey, oh, he got him. Oh, he got him, he nailed him. With that modified RKO.
A rare moment of focus by Mikey Wipeout. He could get the 3 count here.
Very, very close count of 2.5. I stated earlier, Mikey Wipeout kind of marches to the beat of his own drummer. There's no getting around that. But in the ring, when that bell rings, he's all business. He's a great competitor. Oh, no. Count of 1, 2, no. Stallion saw that cross body coming. Caught Mikey, didn't get all of the power that he wanted on that slam, but enough to take Mikey to the canvas. And now look at Stallion. Look at Stallion. Wait a second. Once again, Mikey. Oh, there's that boot, and again, he caught him to the ribs. Wait a second. Are you serious? Are you serious? Mikey Wipeout. That has got to be considered, oh no! Considered a major upset here. I've fallen over. In the AWF, look at the face. Look at the face on the Black Stallion. Look at him. This guy is out of his mind.
Mikey Wipeout may have been the victor in that match, but I don't think it's over for him with the Black Stallion.
And you condone this. You condone this after-match activity.
It's all in the new focus and intensity of the Black Stallion, Mick.
What's What's that piece of
Coming
ham
up
hanging out
next.
of your? Oh, it's you. I'm sorry. I thought it was a sandwich. Part of your skin.
Stay tuned for more Saturday Night Slam.
Craven Knight. Look at that drop kick. You talk about leg extension. You talk about getting up.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Roseville, Minnesota. He weighs 227 pounds. Sammy, the Bulldog, Sabrina.
In my estimation, the single most dangerous wrestler in the AWF, bar none. The Bulldog, Sammy Savard, with that 10-foot length of steel chain around his neck. Look at it, he tosses it into the ring. One of these days he's gonna hit DJ Draper. And for that, I will personally thank him. Over the top comes Savard into the, look at Sammy Savard. This, you know, Johnny Parks, my guest at this time, here at the announce table. You're no stranger to Sammy Savard. He has tried to systematically end your wrestling career. What can you say about this guy? He is legitimately a nutcase.
Absolutely right, Slick Mick. I'll tell you what, this guy here, if someone doesn't put a leash on this animal, somebody's going to get hurt here tonight. And if it's Draper, we don't care, but I'm worried about the rest of the people in this building.
Well, you know, it's interesting. You know, we've talked about Sammy Savard and his mental state. Bottom line is, when the guy wants to wrestle, he's got the technical skill. You know it, I know it. He'd prefer to bite a guy as put him in a wrist lock.
Exactly right there, Slick Mick. What I've got to work out over this guy over the years is he has everything in the... Oh, who's his opponent tonight? Look out.
Oh, wait a minute. Before we continue talk about Sammy Savard, Johnny Parks, I've got to ask you, is there any better conditioned athlete in the American Wrestling Federation than the Extreme Assassin Craven Knight?
Absolutely not, Mick. Look at this guy's physique, the cardio, the work involved here. Something a DJ Draper could learn some lessons about here, but I tell you, this young stud is climbing the ladder fast, Slick Mick. Savard better watch out. This could be the end of his run tonight.
Well, I tell you what, this is our TV main event, ladies and gentlemen, and I promise you fireworks in this one. Sammy Savard, of course, in terms of years in the business, has the edge on Craven Knight, the Extreme Assassin. In terms of brutality, you give the edge to Sammy Savard, but I tell you what, that's about the edge that you can give to Sammy. From that point on, Craven Knight can hold his own with anybody.
Absolutely. I tell you one thing, and the bell rings. This is going to be an interesting tie-up here, because this Craven Knight has the speed of a Superman. I tell you what, look at him locking up there, going toe-to-toe with Sammy the Bulldog Savard. About to learn a lesson there, Mr. Bulldog.
Oh, Craven Knight hanging on there.
Mick, I had thought it smelled an awful like deep-fried, carved-out onion product, and it's not a bloomin' onion at all. It's just Johnny Parks out here.
I'll tell you what, that's your sandwiches in your suit pocket. Back to the action, Slick Mick.
Wait a minute, do you have another sandwich? What's that piece of ham hanging out of your... Oh, it's you. I'm sorry, I thought it was a sandwich. Part of your skin. Oh, wait a minute, count of two. Craven Knight, look at that drop kick. You talk about leg extension. You talk about getting up springs in this man's legs.
This should be an NBA play. Look at him just weaving around this Bulldog right now. He's met his match in the technical department, and the crowd's firmly behind Craven Knight.
I'll tell you what, the Bulldog, Sammy Savard, you know, obviously, you don't want to give this guy a half a beat head start in the ring. You don't want to give him a breather. You don't want to give him any possibility. You don't want to extend that arm out because he'll break it. That's how tough he is. This is what you've got to do to ground Sammy Savard. You've got to stay on top of him continuously, give him no opportunity.
Absolutely, Slick Mick. I tell you, he's got him now grounded on that big bowling-sized head of his.
Man.
Reminds me of somebody who's in the commentary box right now, actually.
You know what, Parks? You can come out here with all of these one-liners, which I'm sure you think are revolutionary in their wit, but you don't know the first thing about providing objective analysis down the middle about a pro wrestling match. I think you should just hit the bricks.
You know what I like about this? If you watch him when he's going into one of these tirades, you start to see the veins in his head stick out. He gets all red. You hope that maybe he's going to keel over.
Be sure to catch the upcoming American Wrestling Federation action when it comes to a venue near you.
I'd be lucky too, but I tell you what, is that bacon in your top pocket? Back to the match, Mick.
Look at Sammy Savard. Now this is what we talk about when we talk about a real bulldog in Sammy Savard. You know, Sammy was just out recently at the Cauliflower Alley Club convention in Las Vegas, Nevada, wrestled in front of some of the old veterans, the people who really understand this business, and he got rave reviews. Sammy Savard is the real deal.
A throwback from the golden age. Credit where credit's due there. Mick, I tell you, look at the ability of that reversal suplex there. Cover him. Oh, the kid's too strong yet. But I tell you what, back to Savard. He's got the ability, he has the talent, he has the heart. But he got it, the intestinal fortitude to beat Craven Knight today.
Are you kidding me? Sammy Savard has gone through every competitor up and down the roster here in the AWF, and you're questioning whether he can beat who is essentially a rookie, Craven Knight? Get your head on straight, Parks.
Well, let me tell you something. He's got hold of him Knight now, and he's starting to make a comeback. If he's not done with him at this end of this match here, I'll tell you what, you jump in the ring and show me how it's done.
Again, I was an amateur wrestler at one point, and I'm sure I could show you a thing or two.
He was an amateur. Wait a minute, count of 1, 2, no. He was an amateur wrestler. He wrestled in high school at the 462 weight pound division. Didn't you and Chris Taylor go to the same buffet back in the day? You and Haystacks Calhoun?
You know, Mick, that in the state of Minnesota, the limit is 275 pounds, so I think you can just back off here a bit.
270, oh, you must have fought to make that weight every time.
Oh, we're seeing a rarity now. The Bulldog going to the top. Get up, Craven, get up now. Get up.
Get up is right, because Savard is taking a little too much time here. Going to the top, and there's Craven Knight. Oh my God! Air Savard halfway across the ring. Come on, Craven. Don't talk about it. Don't showboat, pal. Just go ahead and do it.
He's setting up for his patented move there, Slick Mick. He hits this cutter. It's all over. He's going for it.
Oh. Doug, oh, wait a minute. Savard. Oh, Savard would do it. No, there it is. Savard with the stunner.
The stunner. That's all academic now.
That is it. How quickly the fortunes of a match can turn.
It doesn't matter, does it, Slick Mick? He hits that stunner from everybody. Nobody's getting up from that. Nobody!
Sammy Savard, ladies and gentlemen, a hard-fought match, gets the victory here over a tremendous competitor. What are you sitting there with your mouth open unless you're waiting for another slice of pizza?
You just spent the entirety of the contest talking about how difficult it was going to be for Sammy Savard to get the victory. He beat him in under 5 minutes.
I tell you something, that was an astounding showing from Sammy the Bulldog Savard. Craven Knight put up a valiant fight. It comes down the line, Slick Mick, that stunner, that's 1, 2, 3.